Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lucy and today I wanted to film a book haul for you all. So it's a little bit kind of cloudy outside and I just basically wanted to make use of the natural light. So I'm sorry if this lighting is all over the place, but I am really excited about the books that I am going to share with you all today. I've been sent a few really exciting things from publishers which I'm excited to share with you, and there are also just some really exciting new releases coming out, so I thought I'd chat with you all about the books that I've been sent recently, and let's go. So these are in no particular order. In fact, there is just a pile of stuff on my bed, so I'm just going to pick a random one and get going. So I was very kindly sent from Walker Books a book called I Will Not Be Erased by Galdem, and this is basically from the creators of the website Galdem, which is basically a website for women of colour specifically, and this is basically our stories about growing up as people of colour. And Galdem's a really great website. I'd urge you all to check it out, and this is basically their guide for younger women, and I think this is really exciting because this isn't just a kind of growing up guide. It does have that angle that it's written by people of colour, for people of colour especially, and I'm just really excited to read this, to hear all the contributors' stories. Also, the way that the book is designed, let me just show you, is really interesting. It's kind of got like a really kind of creative way that the text is laid out. There's illustrations, so this should already be out now, I believe, and I am excited about it. It also came with these really cute little postcards that say, be the best version of yourself and start speaking your truth. Excellent. And this is your superpower. You are the one and only you. So I think this is really like a fab idea, and Galdem is a great resource and website, and I'm particularly very excited to get around to reading this one. All the books I mentioned, by the way, will be linked down in the description box, so if one of these does take your fancy, I will leave a link to where you can buy it. And yeah, so this one's out now. Thank you to Walker Books for gifting this to me. It's also just a perfect little short read, and I think will be fab. Okay, I may as well just grab all these things because I have been sent a very exciting package, and basically Vintage Books reached out to me and asked if they could send me a few goodies to celebrate The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. So a few of you might know the sequel to The Handmaid's Tale is called The Testaments, and that is coming out in autumn this year. Who's excited? I'm so excited for it. But in celebration, Vintage asked if they could send me a kind of collection of Handmaid's Tale goodies, and I was like, yeah, of course, that sounds awesome. So they sent me the gorgeous vintage special edition of The Handmaid's Tale. I don't know if you can see this up close, but it's like embossed here, the title. Then we've got the iconic Handmaids there, and it's even like embossed here. I don't know if you can see that on the actual like board of the book. It's just a really special book. Also, can we talk about these end pages? I feel like such a publishing nerd right now, but stuff like that really pleases me, you know? It also came with 2 bookmarks. Always love a bookmark. And excitingly, it came with a poster. I don't know where I'm going to put this, but I love a poster, and this is quite an iconic one at that. And then even more excitingly, I'm kind of like brushing dust off this, it's been sat on my shelf for a few weeks now, is The Handmaid's Tale graphic novel. So art and adaptation by Renee Nolte, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Gorgeous end pages, and then the art in particular, not like anything I've seen before. Like the art style's quite unique, really gorgeous. Like look at that. This is stunning. I mean, not to spoil The Handmaid's Tale, but most people I hope will have read it by now, or at least watched the show. But I'm really excited to kind of read the story in a different medium, and I think by making it into a graphic novel, it makes it even more accessible for people who don't really like to read normal books. They want to read graphic novels. So This is great, and thank you so much to Vintage for sending me those goodies. It means a lot, and I'm so excited to read The Testaments later this year. Buzzing for that. So the next book was kindly sent to me from Chatto Windus, and this is Lowborn by Kerry Hudson. So in the UK right now, this book has been extremely well reviewed. I've seen it everywhere, and this is basically about growing up, getting away and returning to Britain's poorest towns. It says on the back, chav, scav, lowlife, ned, underclass, lowborn. When every day of your life you have been told you have nothing of value to offer, that you are worth nothing to society, can you ever escape that sense of being lowborn, no matter how far you've come? So this is Kerry Hudson's memoir, essentially about growing up working class, and I'm really intrigued by this. A lot of you might not know, but I'm originally from the northeast, where, you know, there were kind of a lot of working class villages and towns, mainly because a lot of those areas used to be mining villages that kind of, you know, when the mines all got shut down in the UK, those were the kind of first ones to suffer, you know, thousands of people without jobs. So this is kind of like a topic quite close to my heart, I guess. I love to read this and kind of get an insight on Britain's poorest towns, and also I just love reading memoirs, so this sounds perfect. This is also out now, and also I'm just reading a lot more non-fiction. So thank you to Chatto Windus, which is part of Vintage Books, for sending me this one. I'm really excited about reading it. Okay, probably the most exciting book in this entire haul is A Proof of The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. I am one of the very few people who has received a numbered hardback proof of this beautiful book. I mean, it's got a little B here. This is the spine and this is the back, which says there are 3 paths. This is one of them. And it also came with these like gorgeous foiled little postcards as well. I can't believe it when I received this. I was like, oh my god, I'm just so buzzing. This is the new novel from the author of The Night Circus, which is so many people's one of their favourite novels. And I am a bit annoyed that mine came with this like lovely stain on the front cover, but I think it's because it also came with a little chocolate bee, and that melted onto my hardback proof, guys. I know, I'm a little bit heartbroken, but you know what? Like, it's a stunning proof. I'm very thankful that this was even sent to me. So thank you to Harville Secker for sending this to me. I can't wait to read this. I just can't even tell you how beautiful it is. And it's in my possession. And end pages, again, man, a sucker for an end page. And this is published on the 5th of November this year. So a little while to wait, and I hope to review this around publication. Hopefully I'll get around to reading it soon. I'm really excited about this. So thank you to the publishers for very kindly sending this to me. And Jesus, I really haven't taken care of this. There are like scuff marks all over it. I'm not one of those people who keeps their books in like pristine condition. I'm really sorry, I'm just not one of those people. But it is valued nonetheless. Okay, next up, I got sent a really exciting book from a journalist called Amy Jones. And this is The To-Do List and Other Debacles, Lessons in Life, Love and Losing My Mind. So this is a memoir, and Amy is a video producer and a writer, and I first stumbled across her because she used to write for this website that's now closed down called The Pool, one of my favourite kind of women's websites, I guess. It was just like all the pieces on there were so brilliant. But this is basically a memoir about friendship, about growing up. I love memoirs about growing up like this. I don't know, I feel like it helps you feel a little bit less alone. Let me read you the kind of slogan at the back. It says, "Are you a woman? Do you make to-do lists to stop losing your mind?" Literally me, by the way. "Have you ever cried in the toilets at work, had a meltdown in the supermarket, or gone off the rails at a hen party?" I mean, all of the above, I guess. Then basically this book is for you. So I'm excited about this, really excited. It's out on the 4th of July. This was kindly sent to me from the guys at Ebury, so thank you for that. And finally, we have a book that was kindly gifted to me from Simon & Schuster, and it is The Modern Fairy Tales by Holly Black. So Holly Black is kind of like the queen of fairy books. Obviously we have The Cruel Prince, which was released 2 years ago, I think. But these are her older stories, I believe, about fairies. So there's a book here called Tithe, Valiant and Ironside. I believe they are all in the same series because it says here Return to Fairy in the Complete Modern Fairy Tales trilogy, so they must be part of the same series. Either way, I haven't read them, and I haven't even read The Cruel Prince yet. So, but I have read Holly Black before, and I love Holly Black. I just need to get round to reading some more of her fairy stories. So this is already out now, published by Simon & Schuster, who very kindly sent me this copy, and I'm really excited to reading this. It's a bit of a chunky one, but it's quite nice knowing that all of the books are inside this. This edition also comes with a new short story inside as well. So even more Holly Black for your buck, and I think this is a great little bind up, and I'm excited to read it. I think this would be pretty great summer reading, to be honest. Let me know if you've already read these novels, if they're new to you, or if you're already a fan. Let me know what you think. And I think that's it. That's all of the books that I have to talk to you about today. I hope I made some sense in this video. I'm feeling very out of sorts, but I mean, I wish I could show you like the scene that is on my lap because it's just covered in books. I'm gonna have to like get all this off me to stop filming this video. But either way, all of these books I'm so excited for. All of them will be linked down below. Let me know what you're excited about here. And I'll speak to you very, very soon, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please do consider giving it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for bookish videos. So do stick with me. There'll be lots more videos to come, and I'll see you very soon. Bye, guys.